Where are you going? What will you do? Hey, it's Megan, brings the world to you.
Closet, a little safe. Bed. A little desk. We have an interior balcony. So this is our balcony. And it overlooks the Central Park. Pool deck on floor 15. And then I think Sunny got ahead of me. But we're going to go to the solarium for some lunch. The solarium. Just got a table right on the inside of the bistro. That's what we're seeing. I like these little water features that are around. Hello everyone, today is a super exciting day. I am on board the Allure of the Sea. You can probably hear the music in the background. I'm on my stateroom balcony right now, and I'm super excited about taking this cruise with Royal Caribbean. So today I'll show you around the cruise as much as possible. And yeah, I'm super excited about this cruise. Tomorrow we're going to Coco Cay, and then the next day we're going to Nassau, Bahamas. So it's going to be a super exciting trip, and I'm just like distracted by everything. Let me show you what I'm just now looking at. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not, but I'll definitely make sure to show you later on when it's darker. But these like little balls that are hanging out underneath are like lighting up. I'm sure it'll be pretty in the evening. And then the trellis, and then all these plants are living plants. How cool is that? All living plants. So, and I thought I heard like little bird chirpings earlier. So we did eat lunch on the ship, and I kind of showed us going into the solarium bistro, and they didn't really, I knew it would be a smaller selection, but we went there first just because we thought it might be less busy. It definitely was less busy, but then we ended up going over to the Windjammer and grabbing some more food, but I didn't film that. It was just your typical like buffet food. So, but I'll definitely show you what we get for dinner tonight. So we got this like handout, and it talks about Coco Cay, like what to expect, where to get some food, you know, and just what to expect. And then we also got our tickets for our whatchamacallit, excursion in Nassau. So it had been quite chilly in Florida lately, and today it is quite nice and toasty. So luckily it's not frigid. I decided to come out, check out the park. It's nice and cool down here. I can't think of the name of this right now, but it's a bar that actually comes up from the promenade area. I definitely want to check this out. What's this? 1500 Park. A lot of the restaurants are down here. Rising Tide. That's the name of it. And it tells you the time. Trellis Bar. Looks like they do music here. The water's starting to churn down there, so we'll be going soon. Ever so slowly, we started us. This is the bottom of that bar that goes up. Turns into a fountain. We'll have to do this. So we're officially out to sea, and I'm back at the room now. And you can't even feel that we're moving, which is wild. But this ship is, I mean, we're in the center of the ship pretty much. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I can't even tell that we're moving. We have my time dining, which pretty much means we could go anytime to eat dinner in the dining room from 7 until 9:30. Today, I think we might go over about 7 o'clock because we have reservations to go see Blades, which is the ice skating show, and that's at 9:15, so we're gonna try to give ourselves plenty of time at dinner. So, and if I don't talk much during dinner, it's because we're probably sitting with somebody, but I will at least show you what I ordered and do like a voiceover of, you know, what I got. So dinner was good. It was a little slow at first for the wait staff to get to us, but I guess that's the downfall of the my time dining. But now I'm gonna head down to the ice skating rink to see the show. So it's the first time I've been in this area. Casino Royale. Studio B's right over there. I probably won't film much, just little clips. Just solely based on the fact they'll probably be using copyright music.
I'm a former international competitor, and put your hands together because we are your Royal Union Ice Cats!
Blades playlist.
Job by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they? That's just the way you make me feel.
I'm back in the stateroom right now. I think Sonny is still, well, obviously he's not in the stateroom, so he must still be roaming, checking out the ship. He decided not to go see the skate show. He just felt like walking around. But I really enjoyed the skating show. It was a lot of fun. And man, they were doing some great like tricks and flips and all that. It's definitely one of those shows that if you get a chance to watch it, go ahead and watch it. But yeah, I haven't been on a Royal Caribbean cruise in well over 10 years. And the ship that I was on before was a smaller ship. So this is the largest ship that I've ever been on. And like there's parts of the ship that I haven't even seen yet. Like I've not even gone over to the boardwalk yet. So maybe tomorrow I'll make it over to the boardwalk. So fingers crossed. I'll definitely go at least get out there the day after tomorrow, because we have the Aqua show to watch the third night. So I'll get out there eventually. Tomorrow, I still have laryngitis, if you can't tell. Tomorrow did I see it? Yeah, I talked about dinner. I was like, did I even talk about dinner yet? Tomorrow we're going to Coco Cay. I think I mentioned that before. And like I went to Coco Cay the last time I was on a Royal Caribbean ship, but it was before it got built up. When I went to Coco Cay the first time, it was like there was nothing there. I mean, there was like the beaches and like the buffet stand, and that was it. Like I remember snorkeling, but there was like nothing. There was like nothing there. So it'll be interesting to see how it's been built up. Oh, and when I was there before, like they didn't even have the pier there. Like you took a tender out to the Coco Cay. So that, I mean, like it's just changed since the last time I've been. So yeah, that's tomorrow. I know Sunny wants to snorkel. I probably won't snorkel. I'll probably just like lounge around on the beach, because that just sounds like something I would want to do tomorrow. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll probably get up, go get some breakfast, make it out to the beach. And depending on what time we get out there, we might just come back to the ship to eat lunch. And then just kind of meander. We do have Mamma Mia to see tomorrow. So there's that. And we actually made like an official reservation for dinner after Mamma Mia. So that dinner, we have dinner at 8:15 tomorrow. A little later than I would normally eat, but we have Mamma Mia to go see. But yeah, that's our day for tomorrow. I'm excited. Today's a really fun day. But I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close out the video for today. Tomorrow's video is going to be Coco Cay. And then the third day, we are going to be in Nassau. So that's kind of the series of events that will be this video and the next two videos. So yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's about 6:30. I didn't get much sleep last night, and I'm still a little bit of a mess. But that just means I'm going to take a nap early or later. I am going down to get some coffee, And we should be in the Coco Cay. So I'm gonna go up to the deck and check that out. See what I could see. I've come down at the promenade. I think I'm gonna go to the cafe down here to get some coffee. I wasn't expecting to see this picture of Princess Fiona, but apparently she's the godmother of the ship. It's funny. Just coming around the front of the deck to check out Coco Cay. Here's the mini golf. Didn't see it last night. Didn't come to this part of the ship. This is where they do the zip line across the deck. And here is the boardwalk. And here's Coco Cay. Before the pier was put in, and we had a tender out. I'm pretty sure we took the boats right in through there, because I remember like going past like a little statue. I don't know if you could see it, but going also by some rocks. So I'm pretty sure that's where we went into when they would tender us in, and then we would go to the beach right over there. One of the flow riders. Like they have benches where you can sit and watch. And a basketball court. Another Royal Caribbean ship is in dock. The ship's so much smaller. Like not only height-wise, like deck-wise, but like the length is smaller. I love our stateroom attendant. He is great. His name is Denim, I believe. Great guy. Very chatty. I am gonna go down to breakfast. Sunny decided to opt against breakfast this morning in order to sleep. So here's what the breakfast menu looks like. I got the eggs Benedict, came with hash browns, and then I ordered a side of grits, and it comes with some cheese, it looks like, but I might just eat it the way it is. Like the crew practicing in case of an emergency evacuation. The water is gorgeous. Gorgeous today. I don't know if you could tell. So breakfast was really tasty, and it's about 9:45 now. So I'm gonna go down to our stateroom to see if Sunny has started to stir a little bit, and then we'll go out to Coco Cay. Made it to Coco Cay. So we're at the Chill Beach section on Coco Cay, and we have some day beds. Sunny went snorkeling, and I got in the water, but it's a little bit cold for me, so I decided to come back and lounge. And then we have the view of the ships. The one closest to us, the smaller one, is Vision of the Seas, and then Allure is the bigger one. We're right over there behind that's the snorkel shack where you could rent snorkels and whatnot, but we're staying back behind it. And then there's a whole bunch of little shops. It reminds me of what like the straw market might be like in Nassau. And then over there is, I think, the buffet, I believe, and then like the lagoon area. I decided to get a ball cap while I was here because I had forgotten my sunglasses. So I figured this would be a good alternative. So we got back from the island and we got cleaned up. We're gonna go to Poco, El Loco Fresh. So we decided to come down to the promenade to go to the Rising Tide Bar. And so we're just waiting for it to come down. These are cool. I have a saltar. I'm gonna have to try this. Let's see what it does. Is it gonna talk? Usually they talk. Oh, here comes my fortune. Maybe. It didn't come out. What the heck? I have to ride the merry-go-round. It's a cute little elephant. So I decided one of my favorite things to do in the evening is to sit out on the balcony and listen to the musicians in the Central Park area and drink some coffee. We had every intention of going to the Rising Bar Cafe, the Rising Tide Bar, but it looks like it's been closed down for the better part of the afternoon. Like it just wasn't moving. So, bummer, we didn't get to do that bar. Yeah, so, oh, it looks like it went down now. Maybe it went down. But yeah, we just ended up going up to the pool deck and getting a drink from the pool bar and kind of lounging up there. I find myself like kind of hit or miss filming things just because we get really like, I don't want to say tired, but like we just want to relax. So we've been doing that quite a bit this afternoon. They did, I don't know what happened, but Mamma Mia got pushed back an hour. So I think we're gonna miss seeing that show this evening. But that's okay because like we're both kind of a lazy bag of bones this afternoon. So we're just enjoying kind of relaxing. An interesting thing about this particular sailing is it's the last sailing of Allure of the Seas before it goes to dry dock. So it would be interesting to see what gets refurbed while it's in dry dock. I think definitely things in the room will be updated, just because you see normal wear and tear. And I've like noticed very minimal other spots where it had just minimal wear and tear. But like for the most part, it still feels like a newer ship, even though it's like 10 years old. And you know, it hasn't been revamped in 10 years. For the most part, like the ship as a whole still feels pretty up to date, except for like some things in the room just seem a little dated. So, you know, I also think it would be interesting to see if they put in like slides, like water slides into the ship. Because the other ships of this class have water slides. This one does not. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I decided to come down to the promenade to check out some of the shops. Let's see what's in Port Merchants. Get some rum cake. Here's the Allure, the Royal Caribbean shop with all kinds of goodies, like the Spirit jersey. Nothing was really speaking to me much. That happens, I guess. Hello, we just got back from dinner. It was really good. I forgot to get a clip of my dessert. I got the creme brulee. Super tasty. I don't know if I don't remember what the last thing I filmed was. We were supposed to go see the Broadway show tonight, and it got delayed an hour. And we had a reservation for dinner, so we kind of missed being able to go see the show tonight, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. So yeah, we do have a reservation for a comedy show tonight. We were both having a bit of a lag this afternoon where we were just really tired. But I think after resting, we've both kind of had a pickup. So fingers crossed we'll make it through the comedy show tonight. But yeah, today was a good fun day. I'll maybe show you where the theater is if we go to the comedy show. But I'll definitely officially sign off for this video regardless. But dinner was good. I found a duck. So people hide these around the ship quite a bit, so I might hide this tomorrow. The comedy show was good. I enjoyed it. But I think now it's time to go to the room and go to sleep. Tomorrow we're going to Nassau, and we have a tour. So I'm looking forward to that. So make sure you like, subscribe, all the things. And my next video will be from Nassau. Take care. Hello from Nassau, Bahamas. I'm just sitting out on the deck right now, enjoying some coffee. It's about 8 o'clock or so. I'll go up and show you Nassau in a little bit. We'll go get some breakfast later. And then this afternoon we're gonna go out and do an excursion. It's gonna be like a little tour of the city. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. There's Atlantis. And I believe this is being built for a Royal Caribbean beach excursion. So yeah, head over there's the bridge and some boats. Let's go check out to see. We're the last on the pier, so I'm sure we'll see the other ships on the other side. There's a lot of ships on dock. There's Margaritaville, MSC, Carnival Glory. This is Royal Caribbean Vision, probably. Yep, there's a Royal Caribbean. And rest of Nassau. We've come to the meeting dining room for breakfast. So breakfast was good. We didn't film while we were in there. We were just enjoying the breakfast. We have about an hour and a half before our excursion starts. So we're just going to be relaxing a little bit. But yeah, I'm super excited about this excursion. So we just got off the ship and we're waiting we're on the pier still, and we're waiting in zone 3. So they're going to come around. and fetch us.
52 years since we became an independent of the opposition party. You will notice the bleachers that are from the toddlers straight up to the senior and get a free shot of Bahamian rum. So today, ladies and gentlemen, you can drink on the bus. Like a plan? Okay, beautiful. You will not be... You can also... She still want to stop by the ATM machine to Japan. So if you look to the left, ladies and gentlemen, you would be able to see the sun where they play soccer or football. You are also able to see your cruise ship from here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 700 islands, keys, and rocks here in the Bahamas. 700 island keys and rocks. But only 29 all of the Atlantis is the one with the flag, which is called the Coral Towers, and the one next to the Rio, which is called the Beach Towers. So before this became, they have convenience stores, souvenir stores, pharmacy, a liquor store. They have a local restaurant called Alfred.
So we're at Paris, the ice island. We made a quick stop so folks could go up to the Atlantis lobby, but we decided just to hang out. We've come into a little straw market.
Bahamas. You'll see there's a boat over there, that orange and blue boat. You'll notice that I have a lot of supplies on it. This is another part of the government cemetery. Now, ladies.
Old water tower. This is an old fort.
Good folks live. And we call that area
This used to be the
over
old
hill.
prison.
Take up a whole block. And that is 330 in 2018. We have something every year that's called the Labor Day Parade. That is where you would have unions parading down the street. And the parade came to standstill. Courts are located in that building. And then through the corner, the building with the big pillars, that is our Supreme Court. So that whole area is where you have court complex. And they're in the museum. Behind the Supreme Court, that's called the Garden of Remembrance. On your left is St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. And this church was established in 1810. And then coming up here, again on your right, are credentials from folks who come to represent their countries as ambassadors, celebrities who have been here either for lunch or dinner.
Where the water flows, right?
So they would kill the goat, eat the meat, and then they would turn around and make a drink. That is the oldest Baptist church here in the denomination here in the Bahamas. This church was established on the 6th of March, 1825. Are located. This is also where they have the Bahamas Public Service Commission.
This is a rum distillery. This may be my favorite part of the tour just because I like distilleries and whatnot. Little tasting area. MSN is taken off. MSN, it's MSC, I think. MSC is leaving the port right now.
And he was the one who expelled the pirates out of the island.
Yeah.
This is all.
So we just got done with the tour. I enjoyed it. But we're gonna head back to the ship now.
So I would request all of you to please stand up and proceed. It's a very simple song.
So dinner was really good. Actually, I think tonight was my favorite night of all the nights for dinner. We actually went back to the room and packed up a bit since it's the last night. And then I'm just kind of like hanging out on the deck right now. In a little bit, I'm going to go down to see the Aqua Show, which I'm really excited about going to see. Back in the Broadway or boardwalk section. This is the show that I've been looking forward to the most. So I'm in 4th row. But I think I'm out of the splash zone. Because there are towels in the first 3 rows and it says you're in the splash zone. I think I'm good. highlight of the cruise. That was such a good show. If you get a chance to sing it, if you're ever on Allure of the Seas, definitely go see that show. I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for the day. I'm gonna go back to the stateroom, kind of finish packing up, and we're gonna disembark tomorrow. And it's gonna be an early day, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Make sure you like, subscribe, all the things, because it really helps push my video to other folks. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.